And we rise now for the English national anthem.
That was impressive. Much that.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rice. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Olise, Chouameni, Rabiot, Olise, Digne, and he goes cross-field. Digne, spread out to the left. Nice touch. Crosses it in here. Saliba controlling the possession in this early phase. Upamecano. It's Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now it's Olise. Mbappe has a shot! And it's hoisted clear. And that's been won straight back. Rabiot. Saliba played up towards the front line. Digne, here's Barcola. And here's Olise. And he has kept it out somehow.
Elise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Yehi. Bellingham.
Rice.
Bellingham. James. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Rice.
Rice.
Anderson.
Played out to the right. It's the throw. James. Marcola forwards and with intent. Stones. Rice.
Spence.
England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Mbappe.
Digne.
Lovely bit of skill. And here's Rabiot.
Now it's on.
Goes for a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Elise really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And he's there to clear it. He's got space, having a shot! Tries to get it clear. Out for a throw.
Stones. Bellingham.
Rice. Out to the left it goes. Koundé gets over and intercepts. That'll be a throw.
Oh, easy pickings there. Olise.
Chouameni. There's the whistle for half-time. Decent enough half, but outside, able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Upamecano. Chouameni.
Olise.
And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's fouled him there. That's going to be a booking.
Digne.
Saliba. Marcola in acres of space out wide.
James.
Gehi aim forwards. Saka. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Digne. Olise. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And it's Dembele. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rice. James. Rabiot. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Chouameni, gently done.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Dembele. Time to deliver. Rabiot. Anderson. Spence. Rice. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones shifted upfield. Saliba makes the interception. Rabiot. And it's Digne. And here's Barcola. Saka. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Anderson. Bellingham. Upamecano hit the slide tackle there.
England really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
France to retain the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Anderson, and it's Bellingham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Koundé. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Saliba. Rabiot.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Stones. Out to the right.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Digne. Barcola. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
The scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up.
To extra time we go. Rabiot. Upamecano. Mignon sends that a long way. And here's Thuram. Over to the left. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cherki. Brilliantly cut out. Anderson. James. Saka. Ooh, a delicate chip through. That looks a cracking ball. Koundé, Chouameni, and it's played forward. Cherki, and here's Thuram. Thuram tries to dink it through. Saka. Yehi. Gordon. Stones. Spence. Extra time reaches half-time. Halfway through extra time, and still we are dead. And so the last chance to find a winner. 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Rice. Spence. Rice. And it's Bellingham.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Cherki. And it's lofted through here. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rabiot aim forwards. Thuram. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Beautiful, something close to genius. So the first goal of the game.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Anderson. And here's Watkins. Watkins. Oh, good spread. Hit into the middle. Ball's gone out of play. Bellingham. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Koundé, very much into the last knockings. Proves too strong. Koundé. Zaire Emery. Chouameni. And that's it. France have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. France leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence